Nokia was unstoppable, until they made 3 fatal mistakes. Let's break it down fast. Yo, what's up everyone, it's Sit Tech, and today we're diving deep into the graveyard of tech giants to dissect the epic downfall of Nokia. Remember that indestructible brick you used to have? The company that made it, the one that ruled the mobile world, went from selling 1 billion phones to flatlining in just a few years. How? 3 words: fatal, strategic, mistakes. Buckle up, because we're about to break down exactly how Nokia went from king of the hill to tech's biggest cautionary tale. On one side we've got Nokia at its peak, 2007, 50% market share, basically printing money. On the other side, bankruptcy headlines, fire sales, the whole 9 yards. Alright, mistake number 1. Nokia got cocky. See, when you're on top, it's easy to get blinded by your own success. While Apple was busy unveiling the iPhone, a revolutionary device with a smooth, intuitive touchscreen, Nokia was stuck in the past. They looked at this sleek, app-driven future and basically said, nah, people want physical keyboards and clunky menus. Their response to the iPhone, the Nokia N97. Now, on paper it wasn't terrible, but in the real world, the resistive touchscreen was unresponsive, the software was laggy and buggy, and the whole experience just felt dated. Meanwhile, the iPhone was flying off the shelves, its intuitive design and app ecosystem drawing in users like moths to a flame. Nokia had a chance to adapt, to innovate, but they were too busy clinging to their past glory. Mistake number 2 was all about software, and let me tell you, this one's brutal. Nokia was clinging to Symbian OS like a life raft, but the problem was, Symbian was already sinking. Imagine trying to run today's apps on a flip phone. That's basically what using Symbian felt like. It was clunky, limited, and the app selection, let's just say it wasn't exactly thriving. We're talking a measly 5,000 apps on Symbian versus over 1 million on iOS. Developers weren't interested, users were frustrated, and the whole platform felt like a ghost town. Enter Stephen Elop, Nokia's new CEO. Now this is where things get really interesting. Nokia spent $7.2 billion on Windows Phone, which even Microsoft hated. Elop famously compared Nokia to a man standing on a burning oil platform facing a fiery death. His solution? Jump into the icy waters below, which in this case meant ditching Symbian and embracing, wait for it, Windows Phone. Nokia, in all its wisdom, decided to partner with Microsoft, a company that was struggling to gain a foothold in the mobile world themselves. They poured billions, and I mean billions of dollars into developing Windows Phone devices, hoping to make it the next big thing. But there was one major problem. Nobody wanted Windows Phone. The interface was confusing, the app ecosystem was barren. No Instagram, deal breaker. And even Microsoft didn't seem to know what they were doing with it. Nokia's teams were at war. Approval cycles took months. By the time they moved, Apple ate them. But here's the thing. Even if Nokia had made all the right tech choices, their internal culture was a ticking time bomb. We're talking about a company riddled with bureaucracy, infighting, and a complete inability to adapt. Instead of collaborating, different teams within Nokia were practically at war with each other. Approval cycles took months, innovation was stifled, and by the time Nokia finally did manage to push out a new device, it was already outdated. Nokia's stock price plummeted, their market share evaporated, and the once mighty giant was reduced to a cautionary tale. Nokia's patents now earn billions, but they're a ghost. Meanwhile, Apple makes $1 billion every 3 hours. The irony is, Nokia's patents, the technology they developed, are still incredibly valuable today. They earn billions in licensing fees, but the company itself is a shell of its former self. The lesson here is brutal, but clear. Adapt or die. Smash like if you're glad Nokia died, comment your old Nokia model, and subscribe, unless you want to end up like them. So, there you have it, the rise and fall of Nokia. Let me know in the comments what your first Nokia phone was. I'm sure we've all got some stories to tell. And hey, if you enjoyed this deep dive into tech history, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our next video where we'll be dissecting the equally dramatic demise of BlackBerry.